Well, how do you plan to feed, I don't know, say 24 people for a 30-day voyage at sea? That's a major task of the Polynesian Voyaging Society as they prepare to leave soon for a voyage around the world. Tonight, a more local look at the food and the cooks.
Oh, pressure. I was excited because I do cook at home somewhat, but you know, you can either really lift everyone's spirits with a really great meal, or if you burn the rice, then everyone's kind of, oh no.
Ana Yaroamai is one of the cooks on this first leg of the voyage around the world. She met with us at Command Central, kind of the PVS pantry, which after months of planning is full of food for the first 2 legs. Chicken, tuna, peanut butter, coconut milk, rice, just too much to list. Some of it purchased, some of it donated, like Diamond Bakery's crackers, which are a staple on the voyages. The trip to Tahiti takes an average of 25 days. They're planning for 31. So how do you stock a canoe with nearly 2,000 pounds of food? Oh, and then there's the gallon of water per day per crew member.
There's a lot of math involved, you know, and we also have to think about the weights, where we're going to pack it all on the canoe so it's evenly distributed. And then as we eat it, you know, we're taking from the correct spots in the canoe so that the canoe stays balanced.
Manifest in hand that lists what goes into each meal. The food is broken into daily portions, which are packed into these plastic containers. One contains all the food for 1 day for the entire canoe. Green for hokulea, the clear one for hiki'analia. So what might the crews expect?
A heavier breakfast would be like an egg scramble with mushrooms and Spam, the taro pancakes, and then we have our oatmeals as a lighter version, granola with either rice or almond milk. A lighter dinner might be like a orzo pasta with tofu and sun-dried tomatoes. A heavier dinner might be salmon patties with mashed potatoes.
They're busy.
Kealoha Ho is the other cook. He'll be filling the opu of crew members on hiki'analia. He says it's a big kuleana, or responsibility. And since there's no refrigeration, they're hoping for a fish or 2 along the way.
So if we catch a fish, you know, that's always a good morale booster for the day too. You know, we'll have sashimi, poke, and make some soups and fried fish and whatever.
And then he says there's the creative part that the crews look to their cooks for.
You know, we've done birthday cakes on board using a double boiler. Of course, you know, secret recipes. We've also had opportunities where different crew members would bring different ingredients for a fish, and we'd have a cook-off and stuff like that.
I think they could put out a hokulea cookbook. A fine balancing act as they load the canoes this week. Well, you know, the major part of the voyage is education, and tomorrow night on our News at 5, we'll take a look at what one Hawaii school has built to take its students along for this historic journey.